Ahoy hoy! Welcome back to my channel. YouTube, I have a bone to pick with you. So, I was going through some videos on my channel for an upcoming video that I'm going to make. In fact, I'm going to make it today. And on one of my cooking vids, where I'm making no-bake cookies, they're called Raggy Robins too, I noticed that my comments were disabled. I know I didn't do that. YouTube did that. And the only way they do that is if they think your content is kid-friendly. When I made the video not kid-friendly initially. Now here's the thing that I want to point out before I continue. I know YouTube is short of staff right now because of COVID-19. They have warned that videos can be taken down even if they don't violate community guidelines. Even if the comments have been disabled by them, it doesn't mean that there's been a violation of community guidelines. But what I do know about it is that if they've been disabled, that it means that they think the vid is child-friendly and not child-friendly. Here's the thing that I have a problem with. Regardless if it was a bot, regardless if it was a human, my content is not for kids. I've made that clear plenty of times. It's not for kids. Especially in the last rant I did on not Facebook, YouTube. Although I know Facebook had the same issues. They had bots disabling posts over simple mentions of COVID-19 and all. But that's not what happened here, because that vid that had disabled comments was just me cooking Raggedy Robins. I'm annoyed by this because I know my own content enough to know that's not for kids. I don't even let my own kids watch my videos because I swear like a sailor. When I started YouTube, I did it with the intention of trying to promote my novel more, which is Immoral Love, a vampire romance, not for children. I mean, I've had my own kids ask me to read me my book, and I said no. You're going to have to be much older when you read my book. It's not for you guys. I mean, there's no pictures in there, which is probably a good thing. Considering there is sex in it, there's swear words in it, and there's violence in it. My content, whether it's on YouTube, and whether it's in a book, is not meant for children. So, when I say my vids and my channel are not for kids, YouTube needs to listen to me on this. They need to trust me. They need to trust me as a creator. They need to trust me as a author. Yeah, I said that right. They need to treat me. Fuck. I'm getting mad because when I get annoyed, I just stumble on words. Well, I mean, like you just heard, I swore. And not one of those PG-13 or PG-rated swear words that's rated R. As I said before, my channel is not for kids. My vids are not for kids. So, and my book is definitely not for kids. My next book coming out is also not for kids. The only time I can see where anything I do is okay for kids is when I dance, but sometimes I want to dance and stuff to music that's not for kids. My audiences are usually towards older teenagers, like above age 16, maybe 17, to adults. Now, I have kind of written a song for my kids. I haven't played it on here only because I'm afraid someone's going to say, oh, that's my song, or, whatnot, and copyright me over it. So I feel like it's better if I get it in the studio first, create it, and then play it on here. But I don't know when I'm going to do that. And then I've been also tempted to change that song into like a story. And then people can choose to sing it. That's the only thing I can think of that's child-friendly that I have. But it's not on YouTube. It's not even out in the world yet. The only people that know about it are my children and my significant other when I sing it. Or anyone who's here hearing me sing it to my kids when they go to bed. But YouTube, you cannot assume a video is child-friendly just because of the thumbnail. You gotta watch the whole entire video to determine if it's child-friendly or not. And I can tell you right now, no. Even with vids that look innocent, like when I'm cooking food, or when I'm trying food, or when I'm doing a product, there's gonna be swear words there. And I know the culture in Sweden is different with children hearing swear words than it is in the United States and other parts of the world. They're more, at least most Swedes, I don't want to generalize and say all Swedes, but most Swedes are pretty laxed on their kids hearing swear words, let alone saying swear words. However, as a default, I prefer not to allow any kid, regardless where they're from, regardless where their parents are from, because, my children, they have an American mother and they have a Swedish father. And sometimes cultures clash. And as a way to avoid that clash of cultures, whether it's between Sweden and the United States or anywhere else, as a default, I don't want kids to see my content because I know there's stuff in there that's not for them. So that's why my kids are not child-friendly. Even if a parent doesn't care if their kids hear swear words, even if they don't care if they say them, even if they live in a culture where it's okay, I just want to respect everybody and just say, no, my content is not for you, as is, it's not for your kids. So yeah. And while I would like to blame the whole entire situation on bots possibly doing this because of COVID-19, I know they had a major oopsie before all this happened by disciplining a channel over thumbnails of South Park characters, saying it's child-friendly when anyone who knows South Park is for adults. So YouTube, I implore you, when you have creators say the vids are not for kids, trust them. Trust them. Because trust me, especially with YouTube kids, it works. When you say your content is not child-friendly, the kids are not going to see that. Trust me, I tried on my kids' own pads. And, I tried looking for my vids on I almost said Yahoo. I tried looking for my vids on YouTube Kids, and it's not there because I don't say it's child-friendly. So, yeah, I'm protecting my kids. I'm protecting other people's kids by saying that. And by thinking that I'm lying is kind of insulting. I know my content better than you do. And if I say it's not for kids, trust me, it's not for kids. Even if the thumbnails look innocent, That's all I gotta say about this. So, toodles.